What up, everybody? In this video, I think I'm going to be continuing on moving forward with putting like a little bit of the level design together. This door will be closed. I will be getting rid of the mimic. Um, I want this miner. You talk to this miner, and he will let you in the dungeon. He will tell you that there are monsters back there and that he needs your help to kill them or something of that matter. But then he will go forward and he will unlock the door. But until then, the door will be there. You can just kind of move around. You can press the buttons and everything like that. But until you talk to him, you can't open the door. So let's see if I can get that going today. Let's jump into the code. Um, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is we are going to make the door the starting door, and we are going to need a few different things for this starting door because the functions that we have currently um, are just normal doors for the player to open up. This is going to be a door for the NPC to open up. um, so we are going to need different collision because we are not going to be using the player's keys to unlock. So these three um, functions all go together. So we need to make another set of functions. This is is for the NPC controlled doors. Okay, so uh whatever. Not really sure why these ones are okay and this one's not, but okay. So these are gonna be for the NPC uh doors. So the first one we're gonna need to do is have a function to draw. We're just gonna say NPC door, uh, and this is gonna take self screen uh, player and possibly keys. And now we can just, if we need it, we can just put it in the function. So it's just gonna need the self player and the NPC. Excuse me. So NPC self screen NPC and the player, because our collision is going to have to know if it's the NPC touching it or if it is the player touching it. Because if it's the player that is touching it, we want it to not, and have the collision like the other doors. But if the NPC touches it, we want it to unlock and disappear. So we can go, but first we always need to go if self dot unlock is equal to 0. Then we are going to self load underscore walls, which is doors. I might split that up between it, but it is what it is. It's already in there. It's loading the picture I'm going to want to load. Okay, so we're going to load our picture. Uh, and we're going to go, we need to blit um, self.image and self.rect onto the screen. Later on, this is where our collision will go, but we don't have that function made quite yet. Uh, and then we need a collision. So we need to make that collision right now. We're going to call this NPC door collision. It's going to take self, it's going to take the NPC, and it's going to take our player to distinguish on what we need to do. So we're going to make two variables. It's going to say can open, and that is going to be our pygame dot sprite dot collide rect. Sorry. Collide rect. Let me just move this really fast. Those are just my notes I was taking. So can open, can collide rect. We need two arguments. So it needs the know itself and then the NPC. And then we're going to say block is equal to pygame dot sprite dot collide rect. And this is going to take self and player. So the blocked is going to be simple. We're just going to say if block, it just needs to go um we'll just have to change those. Oh boy. This needs to come out. This needs to come out. This needs to come out. And then we just need to change that to self because this is only going to be handling the one door uh, as of now. So right now it just needs to be self. And then we can do this neat little trick by holding, go away please, by holding the Alt button on the keyboard. We can highlight all of the ones that we want to change. So there we go. And then now we just type self. Oh, uh, and I have a feeling we're just probably going to have to type ignore all this. This is so annoying. I don't like that type hinting. It's only doing that because it had the self has not been dedicated to anything yet. So it's like, hey, there is no rec top to something none, and it's like, well, it will be something. It will be calling off of something. Don't worry about it. And now we can say if can underscore open equals pygame dot sprite. Oops. Oh, if can open, and then we're going to just say self dot on locked plus equals 1. And then we're going to say if that self dot unlock though is greater than or equal to, no, I'm just going to try just saying self dot unlocked equals 1. Basically saying false. It is true. Um, I think that's all we'll need for the collision because uh, puts it in the group. I bet that's in doors. This is where I'm using doors right here. So yeah, let's just put now our collision in because we don't want it in that doors. We have our own. So we're going to say self dot npc door collision. Yep, that's what we need. No, we don't need screen. We don't need screen. Okay, so we just need npc and player. And now we should finish our draw function here. We can say elif self.unlocked equals 1, self.onload underscore walls. I hope that takes the collision out too. I wonder if that's why I put it in that. I don't know. Let's go ahead and try that though. So now we need to go ahead and come down here to our starting room. Whoops, we need to make a new door. We need to make a new door. So we'll actually copy the bottom because the width right here is going to pretty much stay the same. Uh, and this is going to be door 4, but the height is going to be 0 because we want it at the top. And then um oh yes. So where's load image? We need to rotate this image really fast. um Where's the bottom one? Which one was the bottom? Which one? I copied the bottom. So door 2. We need to copy door 2. And we just, I think, need to make that a negative 90. So we can go ahead and just literally copy and paste all of this and just change it to a 4. So this will be door 4, and this is going to be a negative 90 because we wanted to rotate the other direction. Um, all right, that should be fine. Go back down here and finish making our door. We're going to say door 4, and now we can come down into here to our level starting room, and we can go ahead and put in door 4 dot draw NPC door, and then we need screen PM dot minor 1 PM dot Josh. Okay, so if I did that correctly, there's hopefully not going to be any errors. Nice. There's a door, and it does have collision. Beautiful. Okay, so now the tricky part is we got to move that. Now we have to move this NPC and let him collide with that. So I wonder if I can have two different collisions. That'd be kind of interesting. Um, so collision if talk. Okay, so now we need to make two functions. We need to make one to move the NPC. This is just gonna take self. Yeah, this is just gonna take self. So we're just gonna, and then the other function we need to make door or yeah, I'm just gonna say opening the open door, and this is gonna take self, and this is going to take one of the doors. So, do we need a new load image? I don't think so. Do we need a new draw? We might need a new draw as well. Uh, because I need different type of collision. Maybe I can do it under the same one, just like I did that. I already have the extra. I'm gonna try that. Okay, so we got collision, we got move NPC, and we got open door. So hope, and we have a draw function. So I am hoping this is all we're gonna need. We can kind of reuse all of this stuff. So touching, we're just gonna call this touching underscore door is equal to game dot sprite dot collide rect, but this time it is gonna be the extra. cannot be assigned none. I'm not going to assign it none. It's going to have I don't know, I'm sorry for the pause. Yeah, I'm just going to say ignore type ignore. Oops. Not ignore logic. Type ignore. And then quick fix, let's go ahead and fix that really fast. So I don't want to mess with the talk. I want to say, oh, come on. Wait, is that where everything is supposed to be? Do I have everything back again? I hate when I do that. There we go. If touching underscore door. So if we touch the door, we want his self dot rect dot x to minus equal 4, and then if self dot rect dot x is less than, I don't know, what is his current width? So rect dot x is less than the width times 0.1, then his self dot rect. Maybe this is x. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to change this just to x, but we'll see. Dot rect dot x, because I want the whole thing to move, is equal to that value. Once I'm just gonna have to type ignore all this because I haven't plugged all these values in, so it doesn't know what I'm talking about yet. Because this self is going to be this minor one, but it doesn't know that, so that's why it's kind of freaking out. Okay, so if we're touching the door, that's what I want him to do. I want him to start moving over, but um, if just moving the NPC is going to be self dot reg dot y because he needs to move up to the door, so we need to minus 4, and then um, interesting. I don't know. I guess we have to have the door in here. Whoops. So the door. Okay. So if self.rect, and then we're gonna say if self.rect dot y is less than the door dot rect dot. I don't know if that'd be the bottom. I think it'd be the bottom. Then we want it to stop moving. Self dot. We need to go ahead and make a velocity for them. Self dot velocity x is equal to 4. Self dot velocity y, no, velocity y is equal to 4. So now here instead we can say self dot velocity x and then self dot velocity y. Nope, y, and the 4 is self dot velocity y. And then when we get to that, we got to say self dot velocity underscore y is equal to 0. Um, and then we also want to go back over. So self dot. No, we might want to go back down. So I don't know. What was the doors? What was the doors? Um, oh man, where is it? Under levels. So where is our doors location at height minus 32? I don't know. Let's just once again keep trying. Where are we? Um, you know what? Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, so we moved him. And then if we open the door, that is just going to be door. I don't think we have anything to do with opening the door with him because uh, the other collision is handling that. So that's where I'm probably going to end the video for today. I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I'll give you an update video. But we got the door to lock us in place. We got our collision starting to go forward. We just got to test this out. There's a few other things I want to try. I didn't think about before making the video. And we're running out of time. So if you want to see me continue more forward with this, just watch the next video or the next update video. All the watch and views help. So thanks again. Like and subscribe. Bye.